Gophers at 7 a.m.
7:45 the time right now. You can see 37 degrees this morning. According to the DNR, this is a great time of year to go fishing because the cooler temps mean the fish are more likely to bite, which is really the ultimate goal, right? You want more biting of the fish. Many anglers are taking advantage of it.
That includes our chief angler extraordinaire, meteorologist, Jared Piepenburg. He's live there on Lake Zumbra in Victoria this morning. And Jared, what about the weather and how it affects our fall fishing? Let's talk about that. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. I was just checking it out here. The water temps out on the lake are much warmer than the air, and actually the water is so warm out here. It's warmer than what our average high temps are. I'm really blown away. The water temp now is showing 50 degrees, and for me that has been like a really good temperature to look for in the fall here, and a lot of times that occurs in early October, so that gives you an idea how warm it has been here this fall. But coming out of summertime, a lot of times the weeds that have been almost up to the surface will slowly start to die down, and it can make for some really good fishing spots out there, and a little bit easier to find good structure, especially along some weed lines this time of year. And then also a lot of the fish are trying to prepare for winter. I know it sounds funny, like not hibernating, but they don't do as much, some of the bass fishing anyway, that I do. The bass aren't as active during the winter, so they're kind of feeding right now, and they'll use some bigger baits. So right now we haven't caught anything out here this morning. I've never been out on this lake before. It just looks like there's some pretty good numbers, but just using some search baits. This is a kind of bladed jig, got a trailer on that, and I'm guessing that they're going to be feeding on some sunfish, so trying to match that forage out here. But yeah, so this time of year, really unique that the water's cooling down and the fish actually just can get really fired up, and a lot of times some of them will end up schooling together, kind of looking at smallmouth. So out on Mille Lacs, a lot of times they'll be chasing certain fish on some of those deeper water points, and there's only a few on Mille Lacs that so you can almost guarantee you're going to go out there and find some smallies out on there. But today we're going to be trying to find some largemouth out. We haven't had any bites yet. Suraj and I are both doing a little casting here, and I'd mentioned I'd never been out on this lake, but hopefully we'll have some good luck. One thing though, a lot of times in this fall fishing, want to be safe. I like to wear my life jacket, especially with the water temperatures cooling down, just in case something was going to happen out there. Earlier this morning, if you're watching, I know the mic wasn't working, but I bring my waders with too, because the dock isn't in. A lot of times need a little extra help there to get the boat off the lift. So that is something I'd recommend bringing the waders with, just in case. And it can be some really good fishing to try out if you haven't winterized your boat and want to go give it a whirl, especially with how mild weather we've had recently. Right,
and we know, I love bass fishing. It's one of the best fighting fish when you're catching a bass. It's just so fun to haul in.
All right, Jared. Thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yes, good luck.
Hope you and Suraj get some bites.
Thank you.
Dinner tonight.